Morning, everybody. Just a brief introduction. My name is Duncan Rogers. I'm the Operations Director at Leopard Hills in the Sabi Sand. And I've had the privilege of being at Leopard Hills since its inception and building phase 23 years ago. And looking back over those years, it's been quite an honor. But over and above that, sitting here today out in the bush with the next generation. When we built Leopard Hills, Megan was 18 months old. And she spent her entire lifetime at the lodge, in and around the lodge. And I reflect quite often now that as I come to the twilight of my career and what it's given me, handing over to the dawning of a new career. And Megan, who already has put 3 years into Leopard Hills, and she's our front of house manager, smiling face to greet you. It's always quite amusing when guests arrive and ask how old she is, and she says, well, how long she's been at Leopard Hills, and she says 23 years, and they think, well, how old are you? You know,
yeah,
it's amazing.
For my age.
It's amazing, and it's a privilege. And I think it's about the people, it's about the staff, obviously direct family and Leopard Hills family, because that's what we are. We're a family, and it's you know, having grown up in the bush. I remember a story going back to when you weren't that old, and we left the reserve for the first time.
Embarrassing story.
No, it's not that embarrassing. We left the reserve, and on the way down to the gate, we saw a leopard crossing the road, and I turned around and I pointed it out, and Megan sort of looked from her car seat out the window, no interest whatsoever. And we saw a couple of elephants, and then we got to the gate. As we left the gate, not 100 meters the other side of the gate, I hear this little voice from the back of the car shouting, "Daddy, Daddy, stop the car, there's a cow." And it just made me realize that how blessed are we, how privileged are we. And yeah, it's an honor, and it's great to see the new or the next generation taking over. And I know that we can leave it in good hands, and I know that it's going to be a real success story going forward. So no pressure.
No, absolutely not. And I think back all the years, you know, growing up in the bush, and now to actually, it went kind of from this playground to a complete passion. And I just couldn't imagine myself anywhere else. It's just an absolute privilege to be a part of the Leopard Hills team, and just to live this incredible lifestyle. And, you know, meeting people from all walks of life is an incredible honor, and something that I don't see myself doing anything else. And, you know, to have two absolute role models in both you and in Mom. You know, people say you should never really meet your heroes. I was lucky enough to meet mine, you know, the day I was born. So it's an absolute honor, you know, to be sitting here with you and, you know, to kind of learn from you.
I didn't make you say that.
No.
Okay. Can I go retire now?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. I'm checking out. I'm checking out. See you later at the hills, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys.